For the first conference, we will have teacher Suani Roldan and Ivan Factor to give us a small talk about an English project that they made. They are from Plantel Coyoacán. Welcome, teachers.
Yes. Okay. First of all,
Good morning, teachers. How are you? Very good. I am happy because today we want to share with you our experience about of the final project that we works in each semester. We are working in Conalep Coyoacán, right?
yeah. Okay, my name is Ivan Factor. I'm from the city of Chilpancingo, Guerrero. And first of all, I want to say thanks to the institution, to CONALED, because it was the only institution who gave me an opportunity to work as an English teacher. Yeah.
Okay, I think that the students need so much that forces that we work, right, and motivate all the time because they think this language is a little hard and complicated for them. But this project, the name that we're working in each semester, is the name is Fun Fair. Okay, which is the aim about of this final project? The aim is that the students didn't understand the target language very well, and because they thought the English language was boring, and this is not really hard, right? It's not really their careers. Their careers in our school is nursing, is therapy, respiratory, and optometry, right? It's obviously is an area about of the health, right? It's important careers. And the objective is, with this project, the students can develop some communicates competences according to the 444 agreements. And it's important that your work or your projects based about of the agreements and the competences. For example, that the Porford James told us, right? Number one, the one competence that identify this project is that the student can organize and perform the ideas, data, and implicit and explicit concepts in the text. When the student doing at the game, because this project is about of to doing an instructions and a game, for example, Twister, Bingo, whatever that they preferred, they have to doing an instructions and a stand with whatever material, and they speak in English and explain about of their classmates, the rules of the game, right? It's applicable about of wherever grade. For example, I work with a second semester, third semester, and sixth semester, and it's very interesting because they play and in the same time they learn, right, this language. The second competence is that they produce text in base of the normative use of the language, considering the communicative intention and situation. It's important because all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 competence they have to develop, and this is important because it's not only that you create a project and that's all, right? It's a fundament with the competences, right?
Okay, we brought some pictures about the games the students perform in the Conalet Coyacán. And the first one, it's a twister. Because of the bright of the image, we can appreciate it very well. But instead the normal twister, they make a platform in which they have to put their foot or their hand according to the rules of twister, yeah. But instead the circles of twisters, they put some vocabulary about their career. For example, the parts of the body, some medicines, or some symptoms, and kind of like, yeah. And well, my function or our function is that we had to evaluate it about their perform and how they gave the instructions of if the participants of the game understood the instructions clearly and so on. One another game they performed in the fun fair was the Jenga, and of course it was not a normal Jenga. Each piece of the Jenga game brought a question, but it was a question about health problems. For example, I have the opportunity to play with these students. One question they were asking me was, what are the symptoms or hypertension? Yeah. So I have to give my answer in English. For example, the symptoms of hypertension are that you feel tired, that you cannot see very well, and kind of like, yeah. Of course, what the most important rule is that the tower of the Jenga tower cannot fall down. Okay.
This project is very funny for us because in this example, in the twister game, for example, they can look the image and they look the word, right, that you write. Another person, another classmate, tell us the correct pronunciation of this word. And in this example, you can see that they develop all the skills. For example, speaking, that we told instructions, listening when the other classmate explained the rules, right? Reading when they see the word on the rock, on the roulette, for example. And understanding, because obviously they understand all the language. And it is important that you develop all the skills. I think so, right? And other, well, and other fact important is that they can work in a team. This is important, right? Because in the future, they work with an audience. Well, obviously, in some time, they need speaking English with a speech, for example, in this time, right? And then it's important that they have this experience with the audience, right? Well, thank you so much for attention. I don't know if you take or tell someone. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, before we finish our presentation, we want to say that these kind of activities are transversal, yeah, because they involve all their knowledge, all their medical knowledge, and English knowledge too, yeah, and that's why they found this activity very funny, very interactive, and so they felt motivated to do it. And we hope next semesters can continue with these activities, and why not to present it once again if there is another national meeting of CONALEP teachers, yeah? But first of all, thank you, and thank you for your space. That's it.
Thank you very much, teachers. This is a very interesting project. Do you have any questions regarding this project or any feedback you would like to give the teachers? Did you like this project? Yes? Okay.
I like the idea. I think that this is another way that we can use in our schools to practice with our students, and they can do transversal activities and learn more English. Yes.
Finally, I hope that you can work the same, right? Because it's the results are fine, right? The pupils think it's very interesting and funny, this strategy that you work.
Thank you, teacher. We have questions there.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your presentation. That was, we were talking about yesterday in the afternoon about the program. CONALEP give us the program, but we like teachers, we have to adequate and we have to make some changes to the program adequate to our students. The program in one of the competences says that the students have to be autodidactic, auto-reflexive. So if you give some exercises like that, for example, the twister, the Jenga, those are games that they like, so the class is not bored. Yesterday we were talking about motivation. How can be students motivated if the teacher is not motivated? Okay. The teacher has to be motivated for teach to our students, and they feel the motivation of the teacher. Students know. They know when the teacher is prepared. They know when the teacher like to teach. They know it. So if we go to the classroom and we really had a sad face because we had to pay in Coppel, because we had to pay in Electra, I don't know, and the teacher is thinking in other things, but not in teaching, so the teacher is not motivated. So how can the students be motivated too? No, so I really appreciate your presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, good morning. Sorry, I was not here for your presentation, but I would like to know what is the name of the program, because I would like to see that maybe the vocabulary could be used with this type of presentation. Can you tell me how, or what is it?
The name of the project?
No, the name of the thing. When you finish your presentation, you have thank you, etc. What is the name of that? Because I have worked with that one, and it is, to present the vocabulary at the end of the presentation. That one. Yes, the last one. The other one, when you say thank you.
Will? The will?
The words, only the words when you say
Oh, the
thank
words.
you.
Ah, yeah, the last screen. The last screen. No, the last one. The last
That
one.
one. Uh-huh.
The name?
Yes, the name of it. Because I know that there is a form to work vocabulary with that. How can you do that? What is the name of it?
Oh, in fact, this is an image. You can find it on Google. Yeah.
It's only an image?
Yeah, it's only an image, and they are, yeah, and there are different ways to say thank you, as you know.
No.
Yeah.
But there is a form, okay, to work vocabulary,
Yeah.
and the vocabulary appears, okay, like the form that you are, making that.
Oh, yeah. What?
Now,
Word out. Okay,
it's a
thank
program. Yeah.
you. Okay. Well, we can use also PowerPoint. We can use a Google Translator to. We can ask to Google to say us different ways to say thank you, and we just can fix it in different ways as the image. Yeah. Also.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, teachers. Congratulations for this interesting project. I'm sure everybody here liked this project, right? We want to know if you are willing to multiplicate this initiative in your school. Would you like to do this? Okay, raise your hand. Who is? We're going to take a picture. And next meeting, we will follow up this initiative, and we will ask you to give your evidences and share your experience with us. So, do we all compromise with this? Okay. Thank you very much. I'm sure that the teachers that gave us their project are willing to share every information or to solve every questions. If you want later on the break or at the end of the meeting, you can approach them to solve any kind of questions, okay?